which is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Another is written by Vrindavan Das Thakur, which is called as Chaitanya Bhagavat. One more is written by Lochan Das Thakur, which is written by like Chaitanya Mangal. It is written by Lochan Das Thakur. So especially Chaitanya Charitamrita deals with the later pastimes of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after he took sannyas. So and Chaitanya Bhagavat will deal with the mainly the initial pastimes that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed. And Chaitanya Charitamrita especially has the tattva, mainly what is the tattva of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and very many philosophical discussions are also there. So they're all explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Chaitanya Bhagavat, till the time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, till that time, like the Leela in Navadvip and those are all like very elaborately described. So after Chaitanya Bhagavat is written, later on Chaitanya Charitamrita is written, because in Chaitanya Bhagavat only the pastimes till the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, only those are like very elaborately discussed, but not later pastimes. So those are all remaining. So based on that, Chaitanya Charitamrita was written. So here, here one in Chaitanya Bhagavat that was written based on Murari Gupta was a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He kept a diary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's activities, and based on that Chaitanya Bhagavat was written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. And Chaitanya Charitamrita is where the Raghunath Das Goswami is a constant associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. And Sarup Damodar Goswami, he kind of kept his notes, he also, those are called as kachas. So those kachas Sarup Damodar Goswami maintained. So based on that, Raghunath Das Goswami, he explained these things to, when Raghunath Das Goswami, he came to Vrindavan, he used to give Gaura Katha to all the residents in Vrindavan. So there, all the people, they kind of, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is one of the associate who was listening constantly to this Gaura Katha by Raghunath Das Goswami. All the other Goswamis like Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they used to hear from Raghunath Das Goswami. So based on that, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he has written this Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Chaitanya Charitamrita, as I discussed, it is mainly philosophically oriented, and also all the later pastimes and all the associates of the Lord who are Goswamis, their life story and all other things are also given. So in coming to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, so Chaitanya Charitamrita, it starts with explaining about the tattva of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu initially, before directly starting the Leela. So in the tattva, he offers obeisances to the spiritual masters, and while explaining, he also gives is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the position of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first he explains. So for position of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, while explaining, first he explains the position of Lord Krishna, right? So position of Lord Krishna, while explaining that Krishna is a supreme personality of Godhead himself. Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan Swayam. So means there is a lot of even among the incarnations of the Lord, in the first canto, third chapter, while discussing all the incarnations, this verse come. Ete chamsha kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Loke Mrudayanti Yuge Yuge. All the incarnations of the Lord, they are all like they're all coming from the Purusha incarnations, but Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So like that verse comes. So based on that analysis, that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, and that same personality has now appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this way, the position of Krishna is explained so that the position of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can be understood. So that avatari means one who is the source of all incarnations. That is Krishna. Based on several verses, he analyzes Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadi Radhir, Govinda, Sarva Karan Karanam. So all those things. So based on that, he is avatari. So after explaining that avatari Krishna has come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? Krishna's Gavraj Goswami analysis is that later on also, while explaining Nityanand Prabhu, he also tells that Balaramji, how great Balaramji is that. So Balaramji is the first expansion of Krishna, and through that Balaram only he expanded as Karanadaksha Sankarshana and Sankarshana Karanadaksha Vishnu, Garpadakshaya Vishnu, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. And that same Balaramji has come as Nityanand Prabhu. Like that he also glorifies. So like that same Krishna, Avatari Krishna, who is the source of all incarnations, that Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is explained. So after explaining that, the reasons means one more thing explained that how that that Krishna, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is considered as an avatar of Krishna. So for that, those also reasons he gives. Means Shastrik Pramana he gives. The main Shastrik Pramana that comes is coming from Bhagavatam only. Bhagavatam, I think previously we have discussed one time also. Channa Avatara, while Prahlad Maharaj is praying to Lord Narsimhadev. So that time Lord Narsimhadev says that like Prahlad is praying that you are called as Triyuga, but so you are called as Triyuga, but you are actually Channa Kalau. And so basically in Kali Yuga you are hidden incarnation. And that Prahlad mentions. And also the main shloka that comes in 11th canto, Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yajne Sankirtane Praya Yajantihi Sumedasaha. So this comes especially in the context of the different incarnations in different yugas. Right? In Satya Yuga, there is an incarnation to establish the method of worship as dhyana. And in Dwapara, in Treta Yuga, the yajna, there is some incarnation. In Satya Yuga, the color is white. In Treta Yuga, the color is red, which establishes the yajna. In Dwapara Yuga, he comes to establish deity worship, and that is mentioned as the Supreme Lord Vasudeva. And then in yellow color, in blue color, Shama. And finally, in Kali Yuga also there is an incarnation. Please hear. So like that it starts, and he explains this shloka. Krishna Varnam, who always glorifies Krishna. Visha Krishnam, but he is not Krishna. Sango Pangastra Parshadam, he is accompanied by all his associates. Yajantihi Sumedasaha, the intelligent people worship him. So like that, based on the Shastric evidences, he quotes that same Krishna has come. And one more proof is that while Gargamuni has come, he also told this person has previously appeared in different colors like white, red, and yellow. So that yellow color is referring to this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And other proofs also he gives that in Vishnu Sahasranama there is a shloka Suvarna Varna Hemango Varangas Chandanangadi. So that is referring to like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Suvarna Varna Hemango Varangaschanganadi. He is golden in color, Hemango, and he is like he all his limbs are also golden, molten gold. Varangas Changanangadi. His limbs are beautifully decorated with Chandana and others. And also one more in other place in same Vishnu Sahasranama, the same another sentence comes. Sannyasa krut shama shanto nishta shanti parayanaha. He has taken sannyasa and he has completely peaceful. So that implies that in one of the incarnations of Vishnu, he has taken sannyas. So that is referring to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this way, and there are also other references, so many Upanishads like that, and other references are also given, so many things. So those are the like proofs for Krishna only descended as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So now the reasons for the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were discussed. So what are the reasons for the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So there are classified as three external reasons and three internal reasons. So the means there is a discussion that in every yuga there is to be that dharma needs to be established. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. So Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita that in every yuga I will appear. So whenever there is a dharma glani, I will appear. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashacha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In every yuga, I will appear to establish that particular yuga dharma. So that also he told. So that is referring to Yuga Avatara. So in Kali Yuga also that Yuga Avatara has to come. And especially in Bhagavatam, many places, the Dharma for Kali Yuga is mentioned as Kirtan, right? Krute yadhyayato Vishnum Tretayam Yujuto Make Dvapare Parcharyayam Kalo Tad Hari Kirtanat, right? So in Kruta Yuga, the Dharma is Dhyana. Treta Yuga, the Dharma is Yajna. And Dwapara Yuga, the Dharma is deity worship. And Kalau Tad Harikirtana. Kalau, in Kali Yuga, the Dharma is Harikirtana. So to establish that, there should be one Yuga Avatara. So that which Yuga Avatara, which established that Harinam Sankirtan, we know that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established Harinam Sankirtan as the main Dharma. So in that way also we are seeing. So one of the reason for appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to propagate this Nama Sankirtan. So Nama Sankirtan, Yoga Dharma Pravattamu Nama Sankirtana. So that is one of the purpose of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We know how he propagated Yoga Dharma. And one more reason is given that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Krishna, he has come and he performed many pastimes. So actually, while explaining the reason for Krishna's appearance, Krishna also had two purposes, right? He came, he killed the demons, but that is not the main purpose of Krishna's incarnation. The main purpose of Krishna's incarnation is that main purpose is also to enjoy with all his companions the opulences, to enjoy with his companions the main rasa he want to enjoy. So and he want to show to the world the Vraja Bhakti, how his devotees lovingly love him, and he also with his personal associates he want to relish those rasa. So that is the purpose of Krishna. So, but killing the demons to reduce the burden, that he does through his expansions. And so that is not the main purpose. So in this way, means that is the external reason, but internal reason is also there. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had Also, this desire and externalism and internalism. But the one of the reason for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to descend is that this Vraja Bhakti that Krishna established, that Vraja Bhakti, especially that is glorified as like a Raga Bhakti or Vraja Bhakti, which that Aishwarya, Aishwarya Jnana is there, but the Lord, he thinks like Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is going into the inner mood of Krishna, what he thinks, and he is explaining. He is explaining that Krishna, after going back to his incarnation, he is kind of thinking, oh, I have performed so many leelas, and but generally, if some, like many people are performing bhakti, but that bhakti which is tinged with Aishwarya treating me, so that is good, but I will be more pleased if someone treats me as an inferior and feels themselves more superior. So that Vraja Bhakti, that what Brajavasis have performed, if like that bhakti actually pleases, like my mother thinking that he is my son and he binds me, he nourishes me, he protects me, thinking that I am completely helpless. So that kind of feeling uh, like pleases me. And my friend, if he thinks that I am his friend and he climbs on my shoulder, and what kind of big man are you? I and you are equal, like that the friend treats. So that I like. And then my Sakhis, they will always scold me for my misbehavior, and that scolding is more pleasing to me than reverent hymns sung by Vedas. In this way, this complete bhakti, is what pleases me. So therefore, I will appear all this Shuddha Bhakti I want to give. So these are all not known in Vaikunta. So I shall broadcast these pastimes by which even I am amazed. So that is why I want to give this Raga Bhakti, the Braja Bhakti to all the devotees. So that is one of the reason for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to appear. That's why it is said that Anarpita Charim Chirat Karunayavatirnah Kalau. Anarpita Charim Chirat. For the long time, this is not given. What is that not given? Samarpayitum Unnatojvala Rasam Swabhakti Shriyam. To Samarpayitum, to give him Unnata Ujvala Rasam, this highest mellows of conjugal love, Swabhakti Shriyam, which is a treasure of devotional service to the Lord. To give the Karunaya Avatirna Kalau. With very mercifully, Lord has appeared in Kali Yuga. Hari Purata Jyoti Kadamba Sandipataha. This Lord Hari, who is very beautiful with Kadamba Jyoti Sandipataha, with very, very beautiful, splendid color, he has appeared. So that Lord Hari Sada Hridaya Kandare Spuratava Shachinandanaha. That Shachinandana, let that Lord be always be in your heart. So basically, it was composed by Srila Rupa Goswami, and he is kind of giving benedictions for all the people. That Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu be, let he be in your heart. So that is a benediction that he is giving. So that is a one more reason, right? To give this Vraja Bhakti to all the associates. So this is the two reasons, two external reasons. One more reason is there for the Lord's appearance. That is Advaita Acharya. He prayed very much to the Lord. So why Advaita Acharya was praying? So for that, those reasons are explained in Chaitanya Bhagavat. It was mentioned that in Navadvip was Navadvip was a very opulent place. Previously, Navadvip was little bit not so opulent. But at the time of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by the will of the Lord or by the yoga, by the energy, Shaktis of the Lord, Navadvip became so opulent. And like everywhere, so much opulence, like crops are growing. All the learned scholars, they started assembling in Navadvip. So there is so much opulence, so much scholarship, so many great personalities are there. But these previous to Krishna's appearance, only great personalities like Advaita Acharya, like Shachi Mata, and all others, Chandrasekharacharya, Srivas Thakur, Nityanand Prabhu, they all appeared in different places. But in especially Navadvip, Srivas Thakur, Advaita Acharya, these Chandrasekharacharya, they have all appeared. They were all discussing Krishna Katha, they were in bhakti, but they also saw that in Navadvip, like everyone was engaged in so many other activities without bhakti. They are all doing logic, they are debating with each other, they are doing many karma kandas, they are worshipping so many other devatas, but they are not worshipping, they are completely engaging all their money in so many marriage ceremonies. Right? So much, if wealth is so much is there, they can spend it in marriage ceremonies. So, and it was kind of mentioned that even they are they're like they are they for their cats, for their dogs, they are also performing some marriage ceremonies for them also, because so much wealth is there. In some ceremony they want some opportunity to celebrate. So in this way they are doing so many things, but they are not performing devotional service. That is a worry of Advaita Acharya and all these devotees. And they are not chanting, they are not worshipping. So Advaita Acharya, he thought that, so I will make Lord appear in this world. So this is my pratiknya. So in this way, and that Lord will deliver everyone. In this way, Advaita Acharya, he has kind of taken this vow of bringing the Lord. And he simply worshipped the Shaligram Shila with Ganga water and Tulsi Patta. So Tulsi. So with that, he sincerely worshipped the Lord. And with that, when Advaita Acharya is calling, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kind of appeared. And later on in one pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there is one pastime with Advaita Acharya, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is little angry with Advaita Acharya. And that time he was telling, I was happily sleeping in my Vaikunta, but you have called me and I have come. Now you are doing like this, like that, he tells. So, therefore, one of the reason for appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that Advaita Acharya has sincerely worshipped for the Lord to come. So, is it like sometimes, like it's Lord's desires will also change according to the desires of his devotees, right? And like we know the pastime of Damodar Lila, right? Yashoda wants to bind Krishna, but Krishna had so many plans. He want to enjoy with his cowherd boys. He want to steal butter from so many other places. But so that's why he is not allowing Yashoda to bind. But after some time, seeing the effort of Yashoda Mata, he allowed himself to get bound. So that means when the devotee desires some things, the Lord also will change his plans. So means we can always pray to the Lord, and those prayers will, according to how much we intensely we pray, the Lord will fulfill those desires. So like we can see Advaita Acharya sincerely prayed, the Lord fulfilled his desires by appearing in this world. So in this way, these are the three reasons that are given. For us, these reasons are more important because for us, Nama Sankirtan, especially the Harinam that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given, and by this Harinam, we can get we can be delivered. So in this way, this Nama Sankirtan he has given, and like for us to deliver us, he has appeared. This is more important for us, basically. These are these three reasons. So, but there are three more reasons which are given. These are like Krishna's personal reasons, not related to us basically, but they also helped us. So these are like very intimate reasons Krishna had. So these are all explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Although the matter is very secret, but still out of, if Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami writes that although these matters are very confidential, if I don't try it, then how will the devotees will understand? No one will come to know about these things. So therefore, I am writing. So like that, he gives the three internal reasons for the Lord's appearance. So these three internal reasons. So was kind of Krishna was kind of always thinking that it is more related to Srimati Radharani. So uh, Radharani's greatness of bhakti needs to be discussed. So in this connection, right? So for that, he explains about the greatness of who is Radharani, what is Radharani's tattva, what is the greatness of Radharani. So all those things he explains, right? So Radharani is actually none other than she is the expansion of uh, Krishna only. You know, she is nothing but Hladini Shakti. So this tattva, what is the tattva of Radha and Krishna, that is explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita as राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति हृदिनी शक्तिरस्मा एकात्मा नावपि भुवि पुरा देह भेदम गतौ तौ. So Radha is actually Krishna's pranaya vikriti. The Krishna only, he only transformed into Radha is like out of his love. And she represents the Hladini Shakti of the Lord. So they are one, they are separated into two persons. So sometimes it was mentioned that Krishna is Atmaram. So how does he is enjoying with so many gopis? So how does he is Atmarama? That question was asked. So actually, and also sometimes the question comes, we sometimes, well, like whenever we perform devotional service, Krishna is Atmaram. So by our devotional service, will Krishna derive any pleasure? And if he is Atmarama, how come he is getting pleasure from our devotional service? So that question may be asked. So actually, so Atmarama is the person who is enjoying with himself, right? He is called as Atmarama. So Krishna, while enjoying with Radharani or the gopis, they are nothing but his own expansions. They are his own Shaktis. So therefore, to derive that pleasure from, or to like getting the pleasure from them, from these gopis, is nothing but enjoying within himself. So therefore, that Atmarama nature is not contradicted. And when the devotees, when they perform devotional service, so the portion of Radharani or Hladini Shakti, she only empowers devotees to have some Bhakti Shakti. So with that Bhakti only, when the devotees are performing devotional service to the Lord, then the Lord actually derives some pleasure. So don't think that if I offer some flower to the Lord is all powerful, all knowing. From him only we coming. What pleasure he will derive? So actually, he will derive some pleasure from our offering of some flower or anything, any bhoga or any pleasure, any when we chant. So Lord takes pleasure. So Lord will actually derive pleasure because the bhakti that is there in our heart, it is a representative of Radharani's bhakti. So by that bhakti, when we are doing some bhakti activities, that actually pleases the Lord. So in that way, so he is getting pleasure from our bhakti. So this Radharani is actually that Hladini Shakti. So, and that Hladini Shakti, actually Krishna had three Shaktis, Hladini, Krishna is said as Sachi, Dananda, and his Shakti he had Hladini, Sandini, Samvit. Sandini represents uh, the like energy, like all the like kind of from Sandini Shakti only all the manifestations in the spiritual world they will manifest all the abodes and other things. And Samvit Shakti is the knowledge aspect, which will give kind of uh, which will kind of gives the knowledge aspects of how Krishna to be loved and all those things. And this Hladini Shakti is represents the like the pleasure potency of the Lord. It is the different emotions, and those are the Hladini Shakti. Through the Hladini Shakti only everyone can perform devotional service to the Lord. And out of this, the Bhava, Mahabhava is represented by Srimati Radharani. Mahabhava Swarupa Shri Radha Thakurani Sarva Guna Khani Krishna Kanta Shiromani. So this Mahabhava Swarupa is Srimati Radharani. So Radharani is also called as like she is mentioned as expansion of Krishna, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavita Vistabir Eva Nijarupataya Kalabi. His own Kala, they are expanded as Radharani. Goloka Eva Nivasati Akhilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajan. That in Goloka, his own pleasure potency is expanded as Radharani and other gopis. So therefore, this Radharani represents the highest Mahabhava, and it is this Radharani only expanded into three forms, which is mentioned as the Mahishi Gana, Lakshmi Gana, Kanta Gana. Right? Kanta Gana means all the other gopis in Vrindavan who give lot of pleasure to Krishna. And Mahishi Gana means in Dwaraka, Krishna kind of enjoys with so many, he married 16,108 queens. So all those queens are also expansions of Srimati Radharani. And also Lakshmi Gana in Vaikunta, Lord Narayana enjoys with like different, like so many Lakshmis are there in so many Vaikunta planets. Just like Krishna expanded into Narayana in different Vaikunta planets. So like that Radharani only herself expanded into all these Lakshmis in different Vaikunta planets. So in this way, wherever Krishna expanded, Radharani also expanded to give pleasure to the Lord. So in this way, she is giving a lot of pleasure to the Lord. So in this way, therefore, the position that Radharani is called as several Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini, Govinda Sarvasva Sarva, Kanta Shiromani. She always give pleasure to Krishna. She bewilders even Govinda. She is everything for Govinda. So that and out she is the topmost devotee. Devi Krishnamayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva Kanti Sammohini Para. So she is supreme goddess and Sarva Lakshmi Mayi, she is completely all the goddess of fortune. She presides over them. So she is the supreme goddess Krishna Mayi. She always thinks about Krishna and she like Sammohini Para. She will bewilders Krishna. He is the supreme energy of Krishna. In this way, Radharani's Tattva is mentioned. So, this Radharani related to these three internal reasons are given for the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to appear. So, these three internal reasons we can remember by like three reasons we'll discuss. Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanayaiva Swadyo Yenadbhuta Mahirama Kidrusho Vamadiya Saukyam Chasyamadhanubhavata Kidrusham Vetilobha Tadbhavadya Samadhanishati. Garbhasindau Harindu. So first reason that was mentioned as Sri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanayeva. How much the you want to understand the greatness of Radharani's love. So that is the one reason. The greatness of Radharani's love. In order to explain that, some Kaviraj Goswami he kind of explains the Radharani's love. So Radharani, like he has appeared and he was like Krishna after leaving, or Krishna was kind of thinking sometimes, I am the abode of all pleasures, but I get like I will cause so many rasas to occur in this world, but Radharani's love even drives me mad, and I don't know what is the strength of Radharani's love. She always overwhelms me. She is my teacher, and I learn from her so many things. Whatever way she makes me dance, I will dance. And I taste certain pleasure from Radharani, but when I see Radharani tastes more pleasure than me. So many contradictions are there in Radharani's love. It is like so much humility she expresses, but at the same time, she expresses so much pride also. And it is like, and so many kurkurness, perverseness, so many things are there. So in this way, this is like so much contradictions is there and so much love is there. So all those things, when I see my only desire, I want to understand the greatness of this Radharani's love. So that desire is kind of I am getting. So in this way, Krishna was kind of always feeling to understand the greatness of Radharani's love. This is one reason. And the second reason is related to his own strength, Krishna's beauty. So Krishna is the abode of all wonderful qualities, wonderful beauty he has. So like Krishna's beauty, it was mentioned like so many Krishna's beauty, Madhurya, and it attracts everyone. It attracts all the men, it attracts all the women, and it attracts even Krishna also, right? And it attracts all his expansions also, right? So many. One time it was mentioned that Krishna in Dwaraka, he saw his own image in a pillar. So and he got attracted to that form, right? Who is this person who is having this much beauty? So like that he wondered. So that means his own beauty, he got attracted. And it was mentioned, Yenmatya Leelo Payikam Swayoga Maya Palam Darshayata Grihitam Vismapanam Swasya Cha Saubhagatte Param Padam Bhushana Bhushanangam. That Lord, when he appeared as human form, he exhibited his strength by his internal potency, and his madhurya is such that Vismapanam Swasya Swabhagate, his own expansions got attracted to him. Right? All the Vishnu, other expansions, they also get attracted to Krishna. Right? Even one pastime will come, Vishnu kidnaps the Brahmana's boy so that he always wanted to see the form of Krishna. So like that, Krishna's beauty is such that all his expansions also want to enjoy, also want to see. And especially the gopis, they are kind of even chastising Brahma for obstructing the vision. Right? Truti yuga ite tvam apashyatam. So Krishna's beauty says that even the blinking of the gopis they are not able to tolerate, and they are criticizing Brahma that you are jada, you don't know how to create. And so in this way, the beauty, like the gopis always relish this beauty, and Krishna is also getting. So he wanted to understand what is that Madhurima or what is that beauty that all these people they are enjoying. So to taste that Madhurya, to taste his own, like to understand his own greatness, to understand his own beauty. So Krishna was thinking that only if I want to know all these things, only if I take the position of Srimati Radharani, then only I can understand my own beauty, my own Madhurya, all those things. So therefore, again, the desire of taking the mood of Radharani is expressed by this reason. So this is the second reason to understand his own glory. Krishna wanted to understand his own glory. Third reason, it was mentioned that like it is related to the first reason. First reason is to understand the glory of Srimati Radharani. Like third reason is to understand, to experience that bhava of Srimati Radharani. So that is the third reason, right? So Saukyam Chasya Madanubhavataha Kidrisham Veti Lobat. Like what is the happiness that comes by, what is the happiness that I want, like devotees relish, but by performing devotional service to me, that happiness I want to experience. So that the happiness I want to understand, I want to desire. So basically it is like kind of experiencing. So that I want to relish. So for that, the explanation that was given is that Lord, he is thinking that this gopis love he gives. The gopis, they are always wanted to give so much pleasure to me, and for my sake, they have given everything. So there, like sometimes the gopis love is mentioned as kama. So, but like although it is mentioned as kama, it is actually pure love. There is a lot of difference between material lust and the prema that Gopi is present. Kama prema dohakara vibhinna lakshana lauhara hema yache swarupe vilakshana. Just like iron and gold, they are so different. Like that, this kama and prema are different. आत्मेन्द्रिय प्रीति वांछा तारे बलि काम कृष्णेन्द्रिय प्रीति इच्छा धरे प्रेम नाम. One wants to satisfy his own senses, that is called as kama. But if one desires Krishna's uh, preeti, to give pleasure to Krishna, that is called as prema. So although sometimes Gopi's love is called as kama, that is only to indicate the different varieties that prema that they are exhibiting. So these gopis always they desire the enjoyment of Krishna. So and for the enjoyment of Krishna, they have given up everything. And Krishna was indebted to them. He is saying, Naparayeham, I cannot repay them. So how is this that desire that they are exhibiting is that their only thought was what will give pleasure to Krishna. So therefore, it was mentioned that Atayeva Gopi Ganera Nahi Kama Ganda. Even a slight desire of Kama is not there. Krishna Sukha lage matra Krishna se sambandha. Only to give pleasure to Krishna, they had a connection with Krishna. So, like Chalasiyat Praja Charayan Pashum Narina Sundaram Natate Padam Charana Pankajam. Like they are saying, like when you are traveling to Vrindavan, we are wondering that how your lotus feet get uh, hit by these small grasses, small stones. That is the only worry they have, right? So, means they are worrying, like although Krishna is traveling inside Vrindavan, they don't have any connection. Means they are like Krishna has went to Vrindavan, but inside Vrindavan they are thinking that, oh, your lotus feet is so soft, but our only worry is that your lotus feet was hit by the small pebbles. So that's how they are thinking. So that's why they don't have even a small iota of karma. So therefore, and they are like, my mind is also wandering, like the anxiety that my, like that they are feeling. So those kind of, even it was like gopis wanted Krishna to return to Vrindavan. So that reason is also given, that uh, like they understood that Krishna will enjoy so much in Vrindavan, and in other places he will not enjoy. So only to give that pleasure to Krishna, that we want Krishna to back. So that is how they wanted to bring Krishna back. That is also for Krishna's pleasure. So in this way, everything whatever they are doing, they are doing only for the uh, pleasure of Krishna. And Krishna is thinking that I told in Bhagavad Gita, ye adamam prapadyante tam sadeva bhajamiham. Whoever approaches me, I will reciprocate accordingly. But in the case of gopis, I am not able to reciprocate like that. So therefore, he thought that when I think in this way, therefore he told, Naparayeham, I cannot repay the love that you have showed, that you have shown. So even that's what he is expressing even to Arjuna, that, oh Arjuna, gopis are very dear to me. They decorate themselves to only to please me, because they consider their own bodies belong to me only. Right? It was all the gopis, they nicely dress themselves, nicely decorate themselves, because they understood that when Krishna saw them, Krishna derives happiness. So therefore they decorate themselves. And when Krishna sees, he derives happiness. Seeing the happiness of Krishna, their beauty again increases. Seeing their beauty increases, Krishna's happiness again increases. So it is like an endless competition that is going on. So in this way, so for all these things, Krishna is feeling that, oh, I like, and even in that happiness, the past time they experience, Krishna experiences some happiness, but the gopis, they experience so much many times happiness than Krishna. So therefore, Krishna wanted to see what happiness that they are deriving. I also want to derive that. So and then especially the Radharani, right? So Radharani, out of all the gopis, Krishna kind of left everyone to experience, to give the specialness to Radharani. So because Radharani completely satisfies Krishna. So, so in that way, to especially the position of Radharani to enjoy that Krishna has appeared, right? To experience the pleasure that Radharani experiences. There are the three internal reasons that are given for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. And at the same time, the Advaita Acharya prayed, so he came. So all the external reasons that he exhibited by propagating Nama Sankirtana and all other activities. And his internal mood he experienced in Gambira, right? In at the place of Gambira in Jagannath Puri. So he kind of, the Krishna's Kaviraj in Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila, last 8 chapters, they describe all the emotions of Krishna, just like how Radharani felt when Krishna left Vrindavan, and Uddhava when he came and she exhibited all those moods. So the same moods Chaitanya Mahaprabhu assumed, and he used to discuss them with Sarup Damodar Goswami. And Sarup Damodar Goswami, he kind of the used to give the certain explanations for those things, certain relevant shlokas he used to sing. In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to derive a lot of pleasure in the association of Sarup Damodar Goswami and Ramanand Rai. So this is the mode that he is exhibiting there. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, these three are internal reasons that are given. And so when Advaita Acharya, he prayed, so that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi, they are in Navadvip. They are performing so many wonderful devotional service. So for them, 8 daughters have appeared, but they have died. So later on, Vishwarupa, one boy appeared, very beautiful. So Vishwarupa is none other than expansion of Balramji only. So Nityanand Prabhu's expansion only, Vishwarup. He has appeared. So then after some time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also entered into the womb of uh, Sachi. So first he entered into the heart of like um, like Jagannath Mishra. He gets a dream. In that dream, a wonderful personality kind of appeared into my heart, like that he tells. And then that from my heart he entered into your heart, O Sachi. So like that I got a dream, like that he mentioned. So and then Sachi Mata, he entered into your womb. So like that the uh, Lord Hari has entered into the womb of Sachi Mata. And just like when Krishna has entered into the womb of Yashoda, all the devatas have come and prayed. So like that, many devatas have come and prayed to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the womb that, oh, like, you have appeared in various incarnations and you have protected everyone. So now also you are coming to propagate this Nama Sankirtan. So in this way, they kind of appreciated, they glorified Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And at the time of like the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was, although 13 months have passed, he has not appeared. Why? Because he was waiting for the main like purpose that he wanted to establish. He wanted to establish Yuga Dharma. So that purpose is coming. So he is waiting, and there is a grahana that is taking place. So dahana, where moon gets covered. And we mentioned that Akkalanka Gaura Chandra Dila Darashana Sakalanka Chandreyara Kona Prayojana. Right? So when the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at the time of Grahana, when he has appeared, because at the time of Grahana is said to be inauspicious, but so in order to drive that inauspicious, everyone is chanting the names of Krishna. So, so that time, because everyone was chanting, that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared. So to propagate this Harinam Sankirtan. So Akkalanka Gaurachandra Dila Darshan. So this Gaurachandra, Gaurang Mahaprabhu is compared to Chandra. Gaurachandra, he doesn't have any, without any contamination. Moon has some marks, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Akkalanka. So when he has given darshan, Chandra, he thought that Sakalanka Chandra, he has so many contaminations, some marks. Chandra, Arakona Prayojan, what is the use? So he kind of not appeared. So like that it was mentioned. So in this way, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared as Krishna, all the people, all the devotees like Advaita Acharya and Nityanand Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Nityanand Prabhu, Haridas Thakur, they experienced a lot of happiness in their heart. So they were like with blissfully, they are chanting the holy name. They came to Ganga and like very happily they were chanting blissfully. And so in this way, everyone got astonished. So, and Nityanand Prabhu also, although he is somewhere, he expressed his happiness. So like that, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearance created a lot of happiness in all the hearts of devotees. And when the Lord Chaitanya has appeared, so that time Acharya Ratna and Srivas Thakur, they are also very happy. And the wives of them, Malini Devi, and like they came and they kind of saw today is Jagannath Mishra festival, right? After the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there, all these ladies, they have come, all the Brahmana ladies also came. They saw the beauty of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they were very much pleased. They are calling him Nimai. And like in the guise of Brahmana ladies, even the all the devatas like Gauri and like Gauri and Sachi from heaven. So all those people, they also appeared and kind of saw. So and many devatas and others, they are appearing as ordinary persons. They also coming and seeing the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Mishra's house. Jagannath Mishra felt so much happy and he distributed so many gifts to Brahmanas, so many varieties of charity he gave to so many different peoples. And there are elaborate celebrations on this appearance day. And Sita Thakurani from who is the wife of Advaita Acharya, she came from Shantipur and she presented so many gifts to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And very auspicious ceremonies were celebrated, like Brahmanas, they are performed so many things that are Abhisheka, like not Abhisheka, like kind of fresh things, paddy, Gorochana, with all those things. They kind of done so many wonderful things. So in this way, the and Jagannath Mishra especially celebrated this festival by giving a lot of charity and so much prasad distribution like that. In this way, today also we are celebrating the Jagannath Mishra's festival. Okay. Yesterday we are fasting. Today is a feast day by Jagannath Mishra day. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared. The three reasons, three external reasons is that we have kind of discussed. And Jagannath Mishra, how he celebrated, that was given. So we have remembered some these things on the occasion of Gauri Purnima. So thank you everyone for joining. Stop here. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Guru.
Hare Krishna. So we'll end here. Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Srila Prabhupada.